What's up? This is Gopala Krishnan, and this is episode number 2 for my yet to be named pilot season, where I actually share stuff like e-commerce, how to make money online, entrepreneurship, how to build a software business, and some random stuff here and there while I'm driving in my car to work. So in episode 2, I want to talk about some of the confusing terms that we use in online marketing, and mostly about the concept of a website. So I've had a lot of personal coaching students who come into the first session very confused. So the question is like, should I start a website or should I start a blog? Should I do a website or should I create a landing page? Or should I create a website or an e-commerce store? What is the difference between a website and a blog? So for a newbie or beginner, it's hard to tell the difference really, but let me put this in a very simple way. A website is basically if you have a web address, something.com, like maybe for example Kreydle.com, or if it's a free web address like Kreydle.blogspot.com. Now if you have that URL or web address and it actually works, it actually brings up something, then let's say that you have a website. Now the website needs to have a function, right? So that's where we get other terms like blogs and landing pages. So those are all functions of your website. So if you want to have a website and in that website you want to have a blog, an e-commerce store, a landing page, an opt-in page, or whatever, sure, by all means go ahead. It does not mean that you should only use your website for one function. It doesn't mean that you should only have a blog on your website. So what are things like blog, e-commerce stores, and landing pages? As I mentioned, they're all different functions on your website or how your website should behave. So if your website is a blog, then there is a definite look and feel to it, and there's also a function which is of course to make it easy for you to produce and publish content, and all that content is arranged according to date on your homepage. You know what a blog looks like, right? So you can have a website that functions as a blog. Now if you want to have a website that functions as an e-commerce store, then you can have whatever e-commerce software, whether it's BigCommerce or OS Commerce or whatever, and you can have that on your website, and the purpose of that of course is to sell products. So no matter what you want to do online, whether it's an e-commerce store or a blog or a landing page or an opt-in page or whatever, those are all called websites. Okay, so that is your special tip today in this yet to be named session. So if you have any idea of what I should call this short sessions where I actually talk about online marketing, then just leave a comment below. And again, as I said, if I actually end up using your name for this show of mine, you're not going to get paid, but I would be very thankful. So just leave a comment and any suggestions and any ideas on a name for this new show on online marketing that I want to create. Thank you and bye.